Hello. Welcome to Jade Kind Gaming presents The Observatory. My name is Adam.
And I'm Beth.
And we're here with more Pandemic Legacy Season 2. We're to October.
3 months left.
Yep.
No big deal.
Yep, no, we're setting things up quickly, whatever. We're down to, we're down to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't write it, but yeah, 2 ration event because we won the previous.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just doing One Quiet Night and Airlift. Moving. So choosing that over, say, getting rid of a plague cube. Because, I mean, really, when it comes down to it,
it doesn't help, but, I mean, it helps.
The plague cubes still go, that thing still goes up, even if we get rid of them.
It just prevents locations from potentially diminishing in population, but also we've got so many Hollow-Men coming out now that it's like...
Yeah.
We can barely keep up.
So, yeah, it's very much the you know...
It's a rough time right now.
So yeah, so we did that. Otherwise, we got our stockpile down there all set up. We dropped further than we've been going down by 3. Mm-hmm. Now we went from 12 to 8.
Yep.
And down
8,
by 4.
15, 15.
Because
when you start filling things out.
And I'm being the captain, Love, who has Navigator to freely make ceilings because they're like, if we need to get here in November, we got to get some stuff up there, and ideally get enough red cards that we can
do
recon.
That. Yeah.
Anyways, step 2, read Legacy deck, draw this card, read the other side during step 2 of the setup of your first game in October. If you have not opened 56 and 63.
56, 63.
It says East Asia, so I think we have.
I think we have, but we check anyways, because I don't remember. 56. Oh, and 63 was on the other one, which
on the
we
other
threw
page.
away.
Yep. So.
Or it's over there.
But yeah, we've discarded it. It's the page that we've done all of them. So yeah, So we have done that. Great. So we don't need to scratch that. Journal entry. So far from our homes, so much chaos, so much hatred towards us. Even still, not sure how much longer we can do this. Not sure humanity is worth it. Still, we have found a way to use the satellite towers against the Hollow-Men. By broadcasting on their frequencies, we can lead them astray, which should help us move around more freely. If we get them onto our havens, we think we can persuade some of them to join our cause. Ooh! From the archives. October, year 1. 5 months on these havens. I understand why, but I still miss home. We hear stories of a plague on the mainland. If the world collapses, can we leave? I hope my children will soon return to the home we left. I left a note there for them to read when we return. For now, they cry every night. But soon all will feel normal as it can be.
Mm-hmm.
Keep drawing. Draw and read the other side of this card. New priorities. Destroy the following objectives. Recon East Asia. Connect 2 new cities.
Okay.
Complete 2 new searches.
Oh, wow. Oh.
A new mandatory objective is enclosed. We need to complete 2 objectives this month. Pull that before we do the doors because the new objective is here. Mandatory objective. Get Hollow-Men to defect. This objective is complete when there is at least 1 Hollow-Men figure on 3 different havens.
How do you get a Hollow-Men figure on a haven?
We haven't figured that out, but we have stuff coming up. If you complete it but lose the first game in October, it counts as complete during your second game in October.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna make... Yeah, so we need to get the stuff over there, but this is also obviously great. If we can do this, then even if we have to redo October for...
Right.
Yeah. Open the following doors. P. And 37.
And 37.
Broadcast misinformation. At a city containing a satellite tower, move a Hollow-Men figure to a location adjacent to where the figure currently is. The color of your current city must match the color of the Hollow-Men figure's current city. You may not move a Hollow-Men figure to a location that already contains 3 Hollow-Men figures. So that's how.
Yep, and here's our actions.
Also, making it quite valuable that we added one more permanent satellite tower, so we have those on every
color.
3 different havens, so we just need to move 3. That's probably, stickers to update our thing.
Yep.
So that we have... If these were, like, numbered as far as, like, where to put them on this, they could be a much more satisfying order.
Yeah.
Like, just as I'm looking at our card here, and it's like, we got build satellite tower, transmit, from this satellite tower, build a shelter, and then broadcast misinformation from this satellite. I was like, it would be so much more satisfying if they were next to each other.
Oh, well.
Yep. Oh, well. But, okay, so that's those.
Those would monitor a satellite tower, which would be in a better spot.
Oh, we got a new turning point, and then a pause. Read at end of first game in October. So, after reading this turning point, place it into the game end area. Turning point. Hollowmen have defected. If there is at least one Hollowman figure on 3 different havens at the end of the game, open door 17 and destroy this card. So here's a turning point we want to succeed. Yep. Okay. So, new objective and is mandatory and is probably more important to work on than that one.
Correct.
Because, like, we've looked at it, it's like, I mean, if we have to replay a month...
This one might not be bad.
Yeah, no, we figured out, like, we managed to just barely win September on the first, which is great that we won in the first half. But having extra time to move and up build. Red towards the, I mean, because, and you know what? Maybe we don't. Maybe it's from Tehran that we go over there, and we're wrong. But it feels like we need to get up around that utopia.
No, it does.
In order to have whatever options.
Yeah. Well, and also, like, just because there are things that are indicating that we're going to need different colors of, different red cards and things like that. Yeah. It's like we just need them into the deck. To get them in the deck.
Yeah.
We need to add them to...
All right. What are we doing?
Here's your deck. You're taking that. Yep.
Okay. So, before we do this, we have to supply the grid. So I guess start by
supply the grid.
1 in each, 2 in Cairo because it has that special thing.
So many cards. You twisted up your things today.
I saw. I got them out of alignment.
Yep.
Yep. I'm terrible.
You're okay. I just fix them for you.
Thank you.
It just means I'm slower at dealing them out.
I'm still working on supplying the grid, so. Missed. Okay, so with 2 in Cairo for its special ability, and 1 everywhere else, we now have 4 cubes left.
Okay.
Do we have a thought of where we want to put them?
Give them to you.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to go over and draw the lines. Got it. Okay. Okay. So now we infect the grid. Show this one last time. And it's different than it has been most of the game. We draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And move 1 supply cube from each of these. Darn it. Hold on. We're going to have to reshuffle this whole thing because I did not take out the Hollowman Gather cards first.
Sorry.
I'm really glad that at least they came in the opening hand so we didn't realize after the fact that I'd forgotten.
Yeah.
Okay, so here are the 8 of those. Put those in the discard.
Oh, yeah, there's 8 now.
Yep. Although, to some extent, we need them around.
Yeah.
And we can move them?
Yep. So
and it's not even like, it doesn't even take us discarding or like, it's no resource. It's literally just move them. So we can move them where we need.
Right.
Like, we can just shuffle them. I mean, you can't have more than 3 in one spot, but other than that, yeah.
Well, and then we could also kind of group them, too, of, like, you know, towards the end of the game, trying to make sure that the least amount of cities are going down because of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, not really towards the end, but as we go.
Yeah.
Because if we do it at the end...
no, it'd be... Yeah, no, I meant kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah. Not my right words.
Yeah. Okay, now let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Oh, great. Buenos Aires, Tripoli, New York, Washington, San Francisco, Paris. So a lot of blue.
Yeah.
And then 3 more infection cards for a Holloman figure. Oh, great. We get the one that manages not to...
prevent it.
Oh.
What?
No, that's not what it is. That's the one that's on lockdown.
Oh, cool.
That's the discard a player card to destroy that card.
Nice.
And get one more card. You know, so rather than put it in box, it's just... So yeah, we'll probably need to try and do that.
Oh, that sucks, though.
Why?
That he's just there.
Well, remember...
we can move him, I know.
Your character gets exposed when your pawn leaves a location containing 1 or more Holloman figures, not when they leave you.
True.
So we just have to move him away. It's like, hey, you get away from me, buddy.
Right. And he is pretty close to Artuza, too.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming it's just then move him over to
New
Artuza.
Mumbai can go to Montanui.
Atlantis.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll put Cairo on top.
And can I do that from any tower? I just can't move them to a different color, right?
So your city color must match the figure's current city color. So in order to move this one, you have to be here.
Here, okay. And
in order to move him, you have to be here.
And I need to be there for this one.
Yep.
So, okay. All right. Because I'm like, I think that's going to be my task while you're drawing lines.
Yep.
And then... Can you do things?
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got to...
No, I'm just,
What?
How do I get over into red?
Okay, I gotta move it first. So I need to go first.
Yeah, you would want to...
I can just stay there for a hot minute. So I can move, move there.
Because you don't want to move him here, let me go around, and then move him back.
Yeah.
Because if you put him there, it also...
It fucks you over, yeah.
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 Okay, so yeah, of course, 10 epidemic cards.
So many cards.
Now, there is a possibility that one of us changes when we look at what our hand actually is. Because
yes.
we get to choose characters is step 8. Getting our hand of cards is step 6.
Right.
So we can make that decision after we get cards. And if one of us has red, and we would...
One red, we're switching to Ringo.
I do not.
I do not. I do have really good ones for building, though.
But I do have Washington, which is a decryption key. You may use this card as a city card of any color when doing the recon or build supply center action.
Okay, cool. Okay. I've got Cairo Foundations. This card counts as 2 cards of its color for the build supply center. And I've got Lagos Infrastructure. This card counts as 3 cards of its color for the build supply center. And I've got Jacksonville, so I can build a supply center.
Yeah.
And I've got New York. Great. So I'm probably going to hold on to this because I want to move him first for you, assuming I get to go first.
I'm like deciding, so because city card of any color when doing the recon or build supply center action, do we want to use that to recon Jakarta instead of trying to quick draw lines? What's more important?
You still need a full other... Oh.
No, if I switch to Ringo needs 1 less card and does not need a supply center. Because he has those abilities. And based on the numbers and our grid, that's almost certainly where Topaz is. What's more important? Getting the lines out?
Lines are important for a supply. I mean, Ringo could then work on it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, it's just not as effective for him.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. If you do Ringo, you're going to start where I am, and then we put 4 supply cubes
over here
on Kokomo.
Because we did place those first. Just keep it as we are?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll keep it as we are.
We'll keep it as we are.
Okay. But yeah, I got that Washington, and then I got Antanavaro, which play this card at any time to remove all play cubes from 1 location on the grid.
Cool.
I have produce supplies and a portable Antiviral lab.
Cool.
So, yeah. Okay, so we got our hand. We've done that. We figure out who's going first. I am going first. Great.
Of course. One Montanui.
Begin play. Anything else before we begin play? No? We're ready to go.
We're ready to go.
So alright, what do I do?
Well, you gotta go over to Montanui. So that's one. That's one move for you. And then you want to pick up your supply cubes.
Yeah, so picking up supply cubes is free.
Supply cubes. That's 3 there. You've got to produce supplies, and we've got 6 in there. You have the portable lab, which allows you to get 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go 1 to Montanui.
So right now, what I'm thinking of is there a good way and a good decision by which I draw this line?
Is that a good decision for you to do? That's okay. You could go
because that lets me once we get because we basically this is a thing we can't really connect yet with things, but otherwise we're gonna end up with all this stuff from my discard a card to just move.
So what you want to do? You want to do 1 to Atlantis. Because you only want to discard a card right now. So 1 to Atlantis, 2 to Lagos. Your free thing of drawing the line to Montanui.
Mm-hmm.
And then Montanui. Or not to Montanui, to Antanavaro.
Yeah.
And then just go to Antanavaro. And that's fine. Or you can... You want to be at Montanui as quick as you can because you have to walk a little bit.
So I think what I'm going to do is 1, 2. I'm going to produce supplies here.
Take them.
I'm going to take 4 of them.
Okay.
I'm going to leave some for you just so you have things to play with as you go.
Appreciate.
2, 3. And then I'm going to draw my line. Once on your turn, you may do the chart C lane action without spending a supply cube. Because I'm going to do it a lot, I'm just going to read chart C lane, spend 2 supply cubes from your character card to draw a C lane from your port location to another port location. Use spender marker. Sea lane may curve, but it cannot cross land, unexplored areas, other sea lanes, or more than one red region line. So I'll take this here. There's only one red region line here. Yeah. And the reason I'm doing this, by the way, and just staying right here, is because I can figure out a card worth discarding. And I can just move up to here because they'll be connected now.
Okay.
One region line. Okay.
Cool.
So I get 2 of these.
Oof.
Rationed event. And
increase. And it's wearing off. Draw a random infection card from package 6. Remove all the supply cubes, if any, in that city. Then discard that card.
While this is going, if this card is in the infection discard pile, any player may discard a player card to destroy this card at any time.
Let me discard New York.
Yeah. So destroyed, which is removing it from the game completely.
Go into package 6, get a card. Lagos.
So it removes 1 cube?
Yep.
Back in package 6. This goes back in there.
And then we shuffle.
Don't worry, I'm holding on to Navarro. Which lets me remove plate cubes from
Trying to mix up the Hollow Man. Mix them up.
I mean, there are more Hollow Men than other cards right now, right? Or equal number?
There's 8 Hollow Men, and you draw 9 to start, and then you just got 1 more, so 10. So 8 to 10.
Okay. Yeah.
2.
And it's not worth doing One Quiet Night yet, is it?
No.
Okay.
Kinshasa.
Sure. And Paris.
Gets a cube.
And your turn.
My turn. Okay. I will pick up those cubes for free. And I will go 1 into Cairo. Hey, Holloman. Let's hang out. 1. Okay. I'm broadcasting misinformation as 2. At a satellite tower, move Holloman figure to a location adjacent to its current location. Your city's color must match the figure's current city. Okay.
So the one in Mumbai.
So then I'm moving him to Tehran.
Yep.
As action number 2. Action number 3, I'm going to broadcast again. I'm moving this Hollow Man to Tripoli. Now, it says it has to match my figure's current state, but I can now move him into Artusa because they're neutral?
Because currently he's there. I think once they're in Artusa, you can't move them.
That's fair.
But yes, he's currently in black. You're on a black.
So I can move him because
because it's not where he's going to. It's where he's currently at.
Yep. Okay. Because it was 1 there, 2, 3. So yeah, go 4 for him.
There's one of those done.
One of them's done.
Yep.
Do you want to put the dice on there so we know there's one? I guess we can also see them, but yeah. Okay.
All right. Draw your city cards.
Okay.
Player cards.
Khartoum. Oh, Dar es Salaam.
Now, before you draw, I want to bring out Lagos is currently in that stack, and a ton of Hatherman, Holloman Gather are in that stack. And so if I have to, if one of them ends up being placed on Lagos, I have to then leave Lagos. Should I use my One Quiet Night to make sure that I can leave without...
Well, you can also I mean, it's not great, but you do have plenty of supply cubes. You could build a satellite thing and then move him straight off of it if someone goes in there. If a Hollowman goes there...
Yeah, no. I'm no longer afraid. Thank you.
I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think
because right now, also, I'm like, how far do I get? Because I'm like...
Yeah. Worst case, it's he goes right on you. Worst case, a Hollowman goes on you, you move him to Atlantis. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. If a cube gets on you, then you have the Anti-Navarre.
I don't, by the way, I got Ration and the Epidemic. I didn't get a city that's probably worth getting rid of.
Right.
For me to be able to quickly do the thing that I wanted to do.
No.
So.
That's okay. That's fine. Okay, ready?
Yep.
We're going... Hollowmen are gathering... And they're gathering, still gathering, fucking gathering, at New Mumbai.
All that gathering and...
Still in your freaking way.
Yep. So that was only one.
There's only one. And they're gathering. At New York.
All right.
It's 1, 2, 3. You just stay in New Mumbai and give me a minute to move him and make him.
New Mumbai is a thing, yeah. So I want to stay in Montanui.
No. You can enter it. You just can't.
Plague rat.
Oh fuck. 1. Oh. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, we need to do this anyways, so because we're gonna need to get one of these guys around. I could either I can 1, 2 move him and then go there, or I can 1 move and then go there. Do we want to put him in Neverland or Atlantis?
Neverland.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I like it.
Okay. Paris. When you do the build supply center action, you need 1 fewer card if you have this card in your hand.
Nice. Okay. Draw your cards.
Lagos. San Francisco. Yep. Go.
Alright. I can't move him to you.
Nope.
But I need to move him out of your way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So this is now completed. So hey, at the very least, if we lose, that's completed for next month.
Yeah. All right. Okay. And then I draw cards. Jacksonville. I'm gonna build a lot of supply centers in yellow.
Yeah. No, you just got.
Okay. I have a hand limit of 7 this time. Okay.
Yeah, you're not Tink.
Not Tink.
London. Okay.
London.
So we just had things muck up. Do we want to Quiet Night now?
Yeah.
It's like... yeah. Okay, so Quiet Night, so you don't have to do that, so now my turn. So... 1, 2... I will discard a city card to move to any port location from any port location to any other port location on the grid if you can trace a C route to it. So I can freely move there. So I've still only used 2. And then I can 3 draw this.
Okay.
It's not one of the ones that has
search.
A search, but I think it's and then 4 move there to prepare for things next time.
Yeah.
And Manoa's the other one without a search, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I draw these.
Yep.
Triple E, San Fran. Buenos Aires.
Okay.
The Holloman Gather in Tripoli.
Okay.
I know where you should, your turn. I know where you should build the first of your, things.
Where?
Buenos Aires. It's a 2 with a plague cube.
Oh, wait, because this is my stuff. I start my turn there. Okay. Okay. I will go 1, Buenos Aires. 2, well, Supply Center, Jacksonville. I've got infant structure. This card counts as 3 cards of its color for the build supply center action.
Do you want to use one of the ones that gets... I'm just trying to figure out, because you want to probably minimize excess cards in your hand so you don't have to discard. So I'm trying to think
I won't have to discard.
Okay. Okay.
That's 2, and then this is going to be my next one.
Oh, okay.
Because it's 2 and I need 4. I did the math. I'm okay. I know what I'm doing. And then I may do the build supplies interaction with 1 fewer cards because I'm an architect.
Okay.
So I do this.
So yeah, you've built
so
it.
I put 1 there. Yeah. That was 1, 2, and then I go.
And then of course you can go to any other place if you want to, because you can now fly from there. If you need to do that.
I can.
Yeah. So if you want to go over Nui, draw a line.
Yeah, I do want to go over to Mount Nui. So 3. And then I will draw a
use your cubes at the end to draw
to
so
Dar es Salaam. That way I can search.
Yeah.
You'd like to draw the lines. Okay, now I draw cards. I just keep fucking drawing yellow cards. I'm not really worried about my cards. And I still have 7. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And.
Oh, this.
Yep.
Washington.
Let's play cube.
Hello, men are gathering, and they're gathering, and San Francisco.
Okay. My turn. Okay. So, Manila is the one we don't need because it...
doesn't have a search.
Yep, okay. So let me figure this out. So which means you can't get it. That was the reason for that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so for my once per turn you do a chart ceiling without using any supply cubes. Of course, we'll go up to Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first.
Mm-hmm.
Come
on.
I think I'm gonna, because I don't want to now, so I'm gonna spend 2 and I'm gonna connect Manoa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it.
2, 3. And I'm going to spend 2 more. I'll connect Shanghai because I don't want to wait at Shanghai.
No, yeah.
Okay, now I got to add a bunch of new cards. So
Hong Kong, Shanghai, Manila.
So Shanghai and Hong Kong have searches, which means that you can pull those.
Yep. I just have to be in the city.
Yep. At a site tower, give a card matching the color of your city to another player anywhere in the world. Okay. I can get you Paris. When you do the build supply center action, you need 1 fewer card if you have this card in your hand.
Why do you need to get me Paris?
Because you're going to be able to build a red supply center with 3 cards if I get you Paris. Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, you want to move and do your thing with yellows first because great.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, my turn to draw. All right.
Mm-hmm. I still only have 2 red cards that I can pull from this.
Yes.
All right.
I have a red.
Oh.
And Conquer Jacksonville. That changes my actions.
Yeah, no, you can.
I have
do
that in Washington.
Thing.
Yes. Okay, we gotta survive. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? I'm gonna get rid of the yellow at least because that's that, yeah, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. Okay. Yeah.
Well, wait. You can't build a supply center?
No. But I can recon. I need the supply center built. Okay. Okay, so I can't do it yet.
No.
But once you get the supply center in Jakarta, I have what I need for this.
Right.
Okay, whereas I have to draw these. New Mumbai. Where's New Mumbai? There. Plague Cube. Oh, no, it doesn't. It just removes that. Sorry. And then and that makes it your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're getting probably pretty close to another.
Yeah. Do you not want me to do this part?
I think you should. I mean, 1 search, build, move. Yeah. Do.
Yeah, just search one of them.
I'm trying to think. It's like, what is it worth it?
1.
Yeah.
Search.
I think we at least want to probably get one of them built.
Yeah.
How many yellows do you have?
I have 4, and one of them acts as 2.
You only need that. Building a shelter. Discard a card matching the color of your current city to build a shelter there. Shelters prevent characters from getting exposed.
Okay, I'll build a shelter as well then.
So yeah, use one of them to build a shelter there, so you can stay there for next turn.
Oh, then I can't do. I might not build the supply center then because I want to do double.
But you might
searches.
do that next turn though.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You'll still be there.
So 1, build shelter so I can sleep. Then I'm gonna double search, and then I'll start my turn.
Which search are you doing first?
Lend.
Okay.
Ah.
What does it say?
Searchland. We found a well-traveled path out of Dar es Salaam. Immediately draw a free supply line from Dar es Salaam to another city.
Okay. So, where do you want to take it to?
Khartoum, probably.
Okay. That makes sense.
Or Johannesburg. I'm gonna do Haven. That's fine.
Okay. Press that end, and then.
Sorry, I was also pressing the cube. Okay, search number 1 complete. Search number 2.
And that's your 4th action to search again.
Yep.
Oh, that was there. This is here. What?
Oh, I think there might have already been ones that we've opened.
Yeah, it's searching the sea is probably finding Makinui.
Yeah, it's open box 65. We have found a Lost Haven. We have not yet accessed it. Actually, we have.
Ooh.
Open 65 and add it to the board. If you have not already opened it, gain 1 action. So I do build my supply center. So you can still
build the supply center. Great. And because you built the thing, you're safe staying there. Wonderful. You know what that does mean, though?
What?
When you build the supply center at Jakarta, we cannot search it. And that's fine. That is fine. I won't bother trying to save these for that. I will try and get these to you so that can for sure be the final.
Well, you can't give me. What? Oh, I guess you could get all the way over to there and then give it to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll worry about. I'll connect enough cities here so that we just can flood the deck with the reds we need.
Yeah.
But yeah. So ending your turn, you do have to draw cards.
Well. Right? Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you're taking all 5 of your actions.
Cairo, Jacksonville,
and infection cards.
Dun 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 dun. Cairo, well stocked.
Okay.
Baghdad.
Okay. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1. 2 to do my free
Seal.
3 and 4. 2 cubes to add Osaka.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. So Johannesburg and epidemic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm probably gonna reduce it. I'm gonna get rid of that one. So this goes up.
Get one from the box.
Yep. Lagos. So we remove a cube, but we don't put another plague cube. So
we remove a cube from Lagos.
But there's no cube to remove.
Okay. Shuffling all of these cards. Shuffling all of these cards. So many cards. Just all Halloween cards. Actually, I know they're not.
No, but they should have all 8 of them in there.
Oh, yeah,
because we've definitely moved past where those were.
Yes. We're still on 2. 2.
Kinshasa.
Cube.
Great. San Francisco.
I understand that you want to do the red one.
Mm-hmm.
But
you can do black currently?
I could do black currently and we could end it. And win.
Okay.
We certainly don't have to. It puts a lot of chaos in the deck of drawing the red cards since they're all there.
That's fine.
I
can remove a cube from one of the places to keep one of the places from going down.
Is it all cubes from one place, or is it... Okay.
I mean, although it would just be one with one, because the only one with two also has a Holloman.
Oh, yeah. We don't have to do that. We can keep trying to press our luck. I'm good with losing this
I'm not
month.
necessarily needing to press our luck, because I'm like... let's check out some mathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've added 6 new cities. Because obviously, if we lose, then we're still at the random and the chaos.
Yeah.
So we were counting as 33. We're now going to count as 39. It's going to be 7 points. So, assuming you are going to build that, you could move to one of the places that has Holloman to prevent it from going down. But that's only really saving us 1 point of bringing it back up, because none of the places that are going down run that. Now, any of the reds are all at 1. So reds are going to be all chaos. Fine, whatever.
And 1...
So what you could do is you could go here and build it, and we could plan to permanency it. And that way, next game, we have a warp point to the start of red.
Yeah.
And then we have our lines to go.
Yeah.
Because I finished that. It is now your turn, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
And we could remove... You know, the cube from here would probably be the one to... Or Washington.
Yeah.
And then some of these, like Paris, we can let go down because it's at 3.
Lagos can go down, it's at 4.
This is at 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Are we good with me ending it?
I mean,
I'm also fine.
We are almost certainly going to lose if you don't.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I build. I only need 4 cards, and Cairo is the foundations and counts as 2. So these 3 are 4. And we've built our last supply center, and we've completed this objective, and we immediately end.
All right. Yep. Okay. So we win. Now I am a curious fellow. Paris would have gotten a cube. We'd have lost with your first draw. Yep. So yes, that is the correct way of doing things. And I'm sorry. Yeah. Before you do it, I play that, and as we talked about, our move.
Yeah.
That. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes. Other than that.
Other than that.
So, adjusting population. This cannot go up further.
Nope.
Cannot go up further. This one is neutral.
This one goes up.
Yeah, so that becomes a 3. And we're not going to keep that, so we'll remove that off. This one cannot go up further. This becomes a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Aside, but that's going to probably be permanent seed.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones that are at 3, we're just going to let go down to 2, probably.
Yeah.
So,
do the Havens go down because they have Hullum in there?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not going to sticker them until we've drawn card or done the thing.
Yeah.
Which is game end area is after the legacy deck. So. But yeah, so San Francisco will go back down to 2. Lagos will go down to 3.
Yeah. Paris goes down to 2.
Paris will go down to 2. Tripoli would go down to 1. Tehran go down to 1. Though those we will likely be saving. Same with Kenesha. So we will not sticker those, but we will leave those there. Just like these ones may all go down, although we may let those go down. Any other population adjustments that I am missing?
Nope, none that I see.
So we will finish those once we've decided what we're preventing with our points. But nothing got down to 0.
Nope.
Check the legacy deck.
Yep.
Pause. Draw this card and read the other side during step 2 at the end of game of your first game in October. Right now. Open the following doors, 28 and 45.
28 and 45.
28. Character ability options. Misinformation Specialist. As an action, move a Holloman figure from your city to an adjacent city containing 2 or fewer Holloman figures. Saboteur. As an action, discard a city card to remove a Holloman figure from a city matching the color of the card. To remove a Holloman figure from a city matching the color. And Rehab Nurse. As an action, discard 2 player cards to take 1 city card of your choice from package 6 and add it to your hand. Package 6 is not very full, so 45.
I like that one.
City card improvements. Local operatives. This card is both a red city card and a card of its original color. We get 2 of those. Okay. Okay. Great. There's another thing here. A new rationed event. Mobile shelters. Build 2 shelters anywhere on the grid for free. Okay. I mean, we won, which means we're now down to 0 rationed events for the next game.
Yeah.
Stop. First game in November, so we'll read that one next time. Resolve cards in the end of game area.
Get the one thing.
You've lost 4 games in a row. Nope.
No.
Holloman If there is at least 1 Holloman figure on 3 different havens, at the end of the game, open door 17 and destroy this card.
17.
Destroyed. An exchange of secrets. The Holloman had been told to fear us, that we were monsters, that we deserved death. We are, after all, the fated, quarantined to the havens after CODA. The vaccine created 70 years ago keeps our minds normal. It is our skin that is forever changed. Being on the havens spared us from the plague and put us in a position to help the world.
Hold on.
We're all pretty covered. 70 years of helping humanity, and they still hate us. Some of our fellow fated are disgusted. We thought we brought the Holloman to the havens and have left us. We think this was the right move, however. We can now create a plan to get into Utopia.
Look at their weird skin, you guys. Is it paint? Is it fadeds?
We're the zombies.
We're the zombies.
So, all right, like with this game, it is all like you do not have to play Season 1 first. It's just connected by story. You absolutely have to play Season 1 first.
Yeah.
58? Great. Utopia. If you are able to execute the plan, open package 8.
The plan card. Okay.
So that will probably be what's at the next month. But man, we're the Fated.
We're the Fated.
Okay, so 100 and where's 40?
40 north?
100 east and 40 north.
Okay.
Oh.
Lower. That's decent.
Oh, and I did notice that when we'd been putting the things down here, they were supposed to go up here all along.
Yeah.
And that's why they were sticking out.
Yeah.
I did finally figure out, oh, whoops, we just had them in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
It all worked out. It was still, we still assigned them to the right spot, whatever, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we ended up with 39, so we're at 7 plus 1 for winning, so 8 points. So 8 points, 7 points to not reduce that, 6 points to not reduce that, 5 points to not reduce that. So we're down to 5 points. Now, I will point out, as far as our connection, some of our fellow Fated are disgusted we brought the Holloman to the Havens and have left us. So confirming, population at the Havens does go down.
Yeah.
And I am fine just to let it go.
I am too.
Because I think I know what I want to spend our points on.
Yeah.
Well, what are you thinking?
Those red ones.
Okay, so that's 2 points.
I don't know the other thing.
So then we would have 3 points left?
Yeah, I don't know what your other idea is. I just knew that was one of them.
Okay.
You always read off the character upgrades, and I can never pay attention to them.
Well, yeah, I wasn't thinking that. I was saying the thing we already discussed. 3 points.
Yeah. 3 there.
Yep. That way we can get over to red quicker.
Yeah, I like it.
This is the board. Okay. Be on this side. I don't know where to put the thing. So there's 3. Spend 2. And then these two pull city card improvements for 1 point each. Where do we want to upgrade?
Today I was drawing a lot of yellows.
Want to just upgrade like a couple of Sao Paulos? We've upgraded a lot of Kairos. We can upgrade a couple of Sao Paulos each to that.
Yeah, sure. You found Sao Paulos?
Yeah. Does that sound good?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I don't know if we wanted to diversify it, but we don't have to.
Yeah, if we want to diversify it.
Jacksonville?
Yeah, sure. We'll do a Sao Paulo and a Jacksonville.
I just kept drawing yellows today. All the yellows.
They're making them both local operatives. This card is both a red city card and a card of its original color.
Yep. It is just wild that we are the Fated.
Yeah.
I'm not over it. I'm emotionally distraught.
It took a lot longer in this game to have that kind of revelation.
Yeah, but it also makes sense.
Yeah.
They were really trying to hide the fact that the games were connected.
I mean, it says they were connected by story.
Yeah.
But that means next time we move on to November, we need a single objective in November.
Because this one goes away.
We will not have enough cubes to put things on all of our cities.
No.
We will have to make choices. But
and no rationed events to help us.
No rationed events.
But I think it's good.
But we're gonna get whatever next month. We'll figure out what the plan is.
Yeah.
And we'll just have to arrange things. I'm sure the plan is the new objective. I'm sure both of these are going away, and that's gonna be our new objective.
This one, and I think when you're trying to do this one, so we would probably want to try and play Ringo now that there's enough cards in the deck.
Maybe. Yeah.
And those two.
Yeah, because it might be nice to have Topaz.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to follow and join us as we're getting near the end.
Yeah.